Hello guys, and welcome to another episode on our What Ash video tutorials. So in this video we are going to talk about the store, the complete store. If you remember in our last video we talked about we adding the payment to the store. So if you've not watched that video, I decided to make that a part. So in this video we are going to talk about What Ash, orders, products, categories, badge, shipping, and we are just going to talk about that. Remember, what we are copying is this. We want a store, a simple store like this, where people can see all your products, category by category, section by section, all your services, and how they can easily order from you. So that's exactly what we are building here. So now, to make this simple and understandable, we are going to start with What Ash categories. Under the category section, which I have clicked now, you will have your services under that. So now, what is my friend service? If you are not following up, in our past video, I'm setting up something like this for a friend and I'm recording it to teach you guys. So what is his services? Now let's go to his official website to see how it looks like. Okay, now we are on my friend website, and here's the service section, which I click and it takes me to the ghostwriting service that he do render. So which means he render service for blog post, ghostwriting, and sales copy. Let's start with that. Blog post, add. You notice it's under active, which means we automatically have blog post active that way. Let's add another one, which is going to be ghostwriting, and we should add another one, copy. Remember, this is just a test. I'm only showing you how to do it. So let's see how we align them. So he put blog post at first, ghostwriting in the middle, then sales copy. So we can do that to here. Blog post at first, ghostwriting in the middle, then sales copy in the last. I'm only showing you how What Ash is operated and used. So now, with this little explanation, we've sorted out the category part. Now we have a category which has no product or active product or out of stock. So now we should move to the badge. If you notice my website very well, these products have something like special offer, something like flash sales, just to let people understand what that product is all about. I mean, how fast they need to react to the product. So I will show you how I do that here by clicking on add new badge. After I click on the badge here, then I click on the add new badge that was showing there. So okay, now let's add a badge. We can call this buy now. Then let's use this color. I'm only showing you how to do something like that. Then very easy, the badge is ready. I'm still going to show you where and how to use the badge in this video, so stay tuned, just be calm. And also I'm still going to show you how to add products. Then the next thing we have to do is to add another one, which is going to be the flash sales, and also flash sales. Let's make that green, then flash. Very easy like that. I think these two is okay. You can add more based on how you want your own website to look like. Then let's check on the shipping stuff. In these shipping charges, you can activate it, which is going to give you the ability to add a shipping fee to any product someone ordered on your platform. So if you say that, okay, this should be 1,500 or 600, and is only applicable to order lower than, so then they are going to be charged the 1/6. You understand? So this is just going to be a little word you want to add to it. But if you want it to be per percentage, you want percentage to show there, you just have to switch to the percentage. So you just have to be maybe okay, 1.5% of any amount the person order. So you can delete this. You understand what I'm trying to say? So it must be applicable to a specific amount. So, and you can disable it also. That's that area. So that's it. To that, we've talked about the category, the badges, the shipping. Now let's check the checkout area. So this checkout area is going to give you the ability to set the minimum order, the form, the settings, and some other things. So the minimum amount, you don't need to set that. So, or based on your payment integration, so they might not be accepting some amount, like maybe like Paystack now. I think the max is 2 million if you are not registered under CAC. So you can just set it there that you don't want someone to order more than 1 million naira. You understand? Or we should now we should move to the form. Under the form here, if you go to any the website now, all these are not active, which means if someone is about to order, they won't be asked anything. All you have to do is to require the person's name, the person's email, the person's address if necessary. Like of my website now, it's digital product. So the address is not necessary, but for my own use, I can just request for the address. And also the city, the country is not really necessary. You can give the person optional chance to add a note to what they are ordering. So you can just click on save here, which is going to ask all this when someone is checking out. The last thing here is the settings. Nothing to add, so you can just add a little note for someone buying. User verification can come via WhatsApp or the person's phone number. I suggest you use your own phone number or just disable it, because it's still going to send a message to someone's WhatsApp contact, which might take a while before it delivers, because their server runs a lot for something like that. So I recommend you just disable this, and you come to the phone number area and disable that too. No OTP. So if you are checking out, you want to order, then order. Understand? So I think that's all for this section. Now we can move to the payment. You remember what we discussed about the payment area, and that is we adding the Paystack. If I'll link to the video up here, or put it in the description below, or you can check it on the list, which is adding payment gateway to WhatAsh. So I've done that. I just connect my Paystack with it. That is not something big. So the last thing here before we start adding our product is the settings here, which is going to be just your store name. You can add a store name here. Then if you want your currency to change, you can change the currency. So that's just it. Literally everything. Yeah. You can change the store name. Now you can put Abi sales or not. That's up to us. So now let's go to the product area. We've discussed about all this. We should now go to the product area. So this is going to list all our products with their categories. Blog post, ghostwriting, sales copy section. Based on how we align them, all the blog post services that we are going to put here are going to be the one to list first. Then all the ghostwriting services are going to follow under. You understand? Then the sales copy own are going to follow under. But if you want the ghostwriting based on you, if you want a specific category to show first under the all here, then you put that up. You put that up here. You can just put that up here. That is going to allow all the ghostwriting one to show first, to list first on the all section, except the person swipe to the left to see each category services. I don't know, maybe you understand that part. You can give a comment in the description if you understand what I'm trying to say. So now we should proceed and add a new product. Which service should we add, guys? Let's just add 5,000. I'm just coming up with this, so don't be annoyed. And that is going to fall under blog post. You see, it's easy. The price should be, okay, let's imagine his service is maybe 4 naira per word, so which is going to be 4 times 5,000 words. That's going to be, I think, 20,000 naira, I suppose. We can just be like, okay, out there the regular price is maybe 45,000, but he's selling it at 20,000. Very simple that way. So if you want to add the specific quantity, maybe okay, I have 5 service of this, you can just select the pieces and you can just 4 of this is available, or maybe centimeter. I have like 10 centimeter of this, based on what you're about to be selling on the platform or the products you're about to post. So it's up to you. But for me, I don't have the quantity, so, and for him rather, and for me too. So you can just disable this, then add a little description about the product. So let's copy something from here just to, okay, just to show you guys. Copy, then paste. I have to paste it here. That's going to be the little description, what someone is going to see, read about before they actually order. If there is, okay, now this is a blog posts, then we can just copy here. If you do not have another link, doesn't matter. Most of my products here, I didn't link them to any other page, but I'm just showing you the functions, so it's optional. So it doesn't mean website content, then it's okay like that. Then, which is adding URL. This URL is just going to show below, and it's going to say, okay, learn more about this specific product you're about to buy. And if the product is out of stock, this is where to come. Then you activate it. You mark this, so create. If you notice very well, there is no image, there is no badge, there is nothing on the product. And on the all section, we have only one product. If you go to ghostwriting, it's not going to show anything, only if you go to the blog post area. So now let's edit it again. That's how you can add image to it and badge. So we want this, since it's 45,000 naira and we are selling it for 20,000, so that can be flash sales, very simple like that. This is going to automatically add a flash sales badge to that product, which is going to make it look like this when someone is viewing it. You understand what I'm trying to say? Then the next thing is to add the image. So we can add the product image here as much as possible. Product images, we can add them from there. So we don't have a specific product image for this. Since it's about article, I will just select this. Then I'm going to, okay, I should quickly crop it. Okay, I think this is perfect like this. Then upload. This is what is going to show when we give someone the link to the product, or when someone is actually viewing it from our store. Now if you go to under our product now, you see that the product now has product image and some other things. Now if we reload our website, which is shop.abyssales.com, you are going to see that we have something in our store now which someone can actually order. With this, now we have a product in our store. We can use this same method to add more products to other section. Let's add something like, now for this I am adding ebook ghostwriting. This category I'm going to select for that is ghostwriting. Then the amount, if you don't want to add anything, we can just be like 5,000, 50,000 naira, and the piece is going to be maybe we should just be like, okay, maybe 20,000 words, so someone can understand. These are going to be your product name, so don't be confused. Then 50,000 naira for that. We don't need this. Then since we don't actually need a product link, then we can just create. Now remember now that I said ghostwriting is at the top. That's why the ghostwriting service, even despite we doing this first, that's why the ghostwriting service is at the top here, because we put the category at the top automatically. So we have to click it again as we normally do, add a badge to it, which is this or this. We can add the two, but let's use buy now badge. Then we can use the add an image with this function, which is let's look for an image on my laptop again. So this is exact way to walk around adding your own designing your own White Arch website. I just cropped it out now. Then I click on the cropped image. Then this is going to help us to list that up there too. I think that's all you have to know about all the store and all. So if we go back to our store here, then reload, you will see that the ghostwriting is going to be at the top automatically. So if you want to change that, what you just have to do is to go to under your categories, then move this up, or the exact one you want to show at the top. You can just move it with that, then all the products in that category are going to come up. Exact the same thing is what you can do for this. If you have like 10 products under blog posts, if you have 10 products under blog posts and you want one to show up at first, then the other to show up at the second, what you just have to do is to drag that one below or move the other one at the top. I think I've been talking since, guys, and it's going to be one of the longest video in this playlist. So now you've understand all this. If you have any order, this is where you are going to see it. You are going to see the order details, even the failed order. So if someone tried to pay for a specific service on your platform or your website, you are going to see the record here. That's how perfect the What Arch is. You understand what I'm trying to say now? So that's all for this video, guys. And in the next video, we are going to, what should we talk about? Okay, let's talk about CRM. The CRM is going to give us the ability to connect our own original WhatsApp with the WhatsApp platform, which is going to be amazing. You are going to see something like the poll, something like the auto reply, some different features that we can connect with. And also in the coming videos, I'm going to show you how I integrate my Google Analytics with my website. I'm going to do that for this, my friend, too. Stay tuned, guys, for more videos and subscribe.